What's up, folks? Today we are doing things a little bit differently, as we've got a little bit of quick schedule change, but nothing too concerning. But of course, my name is Godly Parrot, and I will be one of your casters today. Newt will be joining us a little bit later, but that's all good. He'll be there in time for the action. So today we've got a really awesome set of games to do. First up, we've got our Rocket League Rising match. The GOATs. And of course, they will be playing the Idaho, what was it? Vandals? It's such an interesting name. I'm quite excited to see how that game is going to happen. They're a star-studded roster. We're going to have so much fun. And in fact, we're going to take a quick look at the standings here to see how Fuel is sitting out. Now, we've got them. We're currently in second place with 1 win. Today, we'll be jumping into our second match. And we'll be playing against Idaho, who's right under us. So will be a close battle. And folks, we're going to jump right on into it. Coming off of the hop, Fuel is coming out. We've got Spazzy, we've got Prophet, and we've got Sniper coming across the board here. Fuel will be fighting against Idaho with Anchor, Chow Mercs, and Ziggle Bottom. Fuel here already being on the defense. We're going to look for a pinch to the mid. Good clear to Anchor here, who will be kind of sitting the Spizzy, taking it down the fight. He's going to pass it toward the net. A beautiful pass, but blocked by Ziggle. Prophet here contesting in the middle, a 50-50 towards the edge, pinching out to the wide. Here, Sniper does miss the aerial, but that's all right. Fuel will be coming in to clear 4 behind as Chow will be going up, gets a good bounce toward the net, a good deflection from Prophet. Ziggle, though, a shot on net cleared by Fuel, as Fuel are now taking this down the field. It's going to be deflected by Anchor there. A good pass toward that net. A bounce over, and Prophet clears it into the net. Now watch this play back, folks. A good clear towards the middle, but Prophet is just there and ready for it. It didn't look like the Vandals were really kind of at that, just didn't have enough boost. And now we're jumping back into the kickoff with both Spazzy here and Sniper going for that ball. Does get kind of deflected. Anchor here does miss the deflection toward the net. This Prophet will control this ball toward the side here. Chow is going to try and take this. Does win the 50. And it's now up to Spizzy to clear this for Fuel. Fuel controlling this ball. It clears it to the middle. A bit too lofty of a pass will allow Idaho to recover this. Sniper, though, does get a good deflection, but a dangerous pass out into the middle. You don't want to clear in front of your net. So we'll have to see here how Fuel recovers this. This ball close, dangerously close to going in. Sniper, though, doing his best to keep it out. Fuel keep themselves alive and keep that lead. Again, great passes toward that net. Anchor just doesn't get quite the angle that he needs on it. Spazzy here gets a deflection toward the net. Anchor is ready for it. It bounce up, hits the post. Prophet wins the contention, and Sniper clears it towards Ziggle, who will clear it back to Sniper. Ziggle takes this in the middle, controls it. Spazzy clears it toward the net. It's open! Deflected at the last second from Chow Mercs there, as Anchor here is contesting this in the corner. Prophet gets it cleared toward the net over Chow there. Ziggle, though, clears it back out. So we'll have to see the Vandals now have possession, clearing it past their net off of that backboard, controlling that backboard. Really good job. Sniper here now controlling this fight. He's going to try to contest Chow Mercs. Chow Mercs puts it wide. This ball dangerously lofted in front of Fuel's net here, as Anchor will be contesting that in. That's a pass towards Spazzy, clears it. A beautiful save there, back checking for his team. Sniper gets a pass to Spazzy, a bit late though. We'll have to rely on Prophet to clear this out. Prophet takes it down the field. Ziggle ready for it, clears it up. Sniper here going for a shot, a dunk towards, but it won't be enough. Chow Mercs is ready for it, clearing it for his team. Spazzy gets a shot up toward the net. Sniper beat to the punch by Ziggle, cleared towards Fuel side. Prophet recovering the ball, passes it into Vandal's right pocket here. Spazzy misses the contention as both players here contesting this fight. A good shot toward the net. Sniper with a clear opportunity. Dunk it in. Both teams playing very valiantly. Fuel, though, with great scoring opportunities, just keeping that aggression going here. It's Spazzy and Chow contest that ball. Fuel win the kickoff. Sniper here fighting this shot here. Prophet tips it toward the side. Is Spazzy not quite there in time? We'll get a good bump, though, allowing for Chow not to have the greatest clear to follow this up, though. Sniper controlling that ball towards Idaho's end. Spazzy here, up in the air, good shot! And unfortunately, Ziggle just couldn't quite get there in time, get the angle that he wanted. And a beautiful goal from Spazzy will put Fuel 3-0 in this series so far. Jumping up to the kickoff, Prophet will win it for his team. Fuel here, recovering! Spazzy again! Scoring off of the kickoff. Beautiful play from his team. He was ready for that ball. Ziggle again, just not being able to get there in time. Overshooting, in fact. Leave Fuel here 4-0 on the next kickoff. Fuel clearing to Idaho's end. Sniper here going for a shot on net. Chow, though, is ready to deflect. Get a good demo from Ziggle. Will allow Idaho to recover. Prophet overshooting just a little bit. Ziggle now has the momentum. It's a 2v1. It goes over Spazzy's head. Prophet, though, recovering as Idaho didn't follow up with their team. Unfortunately, leaving now Spazzy with an opportunity to pitch it toward the net. A beautiful chance, and Sniper puts it top shelf for Fuel. I mean, they've got to be getting to this ball. I feel like, just unfortunate positioning and not contesting in the middle, allowing Fuel to just keep that pressure up. The kickoff happens once again. Fuel once again wins that kickoff. Ziggle, though, clears it toward the net. Sniper is there and ready. Good boost control will allow them to clear this ball towards the middle once more. Anchor puts it to the side, kind of disrupting Fuel's attack, but it won't be enough as Spazzy goes at it again. You can see our boys here looking happy. Coach Leo in the back. He's quite proud, doing a great job in this first match. I mean, Fuel just dominating across the board. So another kickoff happens. Ziggle, though, is able to win that kickoff for his team. But unfortunate, it feels like Idaho's just not quite playing to their strengths, as they're not really following up on any opportunities that Ziggle presents them. Ziggle's doing a wonderful job on attack, but he feels like he has to be playing in all the different places. As we see there, some mispositioning will allow Fuel to get another goal, Braziling the Idaho Vandals here. Unfortunately, Ziggle cannot be in every place at once. Anchor and Chow here having to re-evaluate their positioning and how to bring this match. Another shot towards Idaho's net. Prophet's going to go up. He's going to beat him long, and this ball will get beat by the buzzer. Ziggle did seem like he had there in time, but Fuel there absolutely dominating that first match. Beautifully played across the board. I mean, definitely your standouts being Spazzy and Sniper, just pummeling that ball into the other net. Prophet, though, beautiful defense, always being there on the rotate for his teammates. Fuel just having a great tempo. And unfortunately for the Vandals, I mean, there's just a lot of missed opportunities, I think. They really need to be focusing on following up on their teammates' aggression. So we'll have to see. We're going to jump to a very quick break here before we get to the next match. It is incorrect, folks. I'm just going to keep rambling here. But I believe we are ready now. We'll see you in a little bit.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to this week's Fuel Esports Weekly Update. It's been quite the week to kick off the season.
Folks, we are already back into the action. Fuel here with an immediate goal off the hop. With a beautiful pass play from Spazzy there to allow for Sniper to get a shot off. Fuel already coming in hot. Idaho will win the kickoff here. Sniper clearing towards the middle. Prophet just misses the clear after rely on Spazzy to cover this up. Takes it toward the net. Gets a good, passes it a bit wide. Fuel here looking to control. Good pinch toward the net. Spazzy with the scoring opportunity. Instead sees that Chalmers got there up in time. Shot goes toward the net, but a beautiful save from Sniper there with an incredible back check. Sniper then taking this ball toward the net, allowing for Prophet potentially get a shot off, but Chow and Anchor are ready for this ball. They are playing much more aggressive this match, which is what we want to see them doing. Ziggle disrupts the attack. Sniper clears this toward Chow, gets it up, clears it back. Prophet tips it toward the net, just wide. A beautiful play there. Sniper clears it towards the middle. Chow interrupts, takes a shot toward the net, but Spazzy is there, ready for it. Clears it to Ziggle. Ziggle controls. Spazzy recovers. Ball toward the net. Anchor passes wide. Chow will try to follow up. Sniper wins the 50-50. Taking this ball toward the net. Anchor clears it high. Spazzy will hit this ball toward the net. A beautiful bounce will allow for Prophet to tip it towards the end. Not quite getting where they want the ball, though. Spazzy ready for it. He's got boost. Sniper's going to go up. Isn't quite able to win that contention. Just Prophet now clearing this wide. Gets the ball toward the net. Dangerous opportunity for Fuel here. And Anchor interrupts, clearing this back toward Fuel's end. This Fuel here now recover this in the middle. Shot goes a bit wide, and the Sniper isn't quite able to recover that. A good pinch. Prophet puts it, but a crossbar up top. Ziggle now with an opportunity. He's going to get a ball, pinches it past Fuel, but Fuel will recover this. Prophet takes it up in the air. Clears it to Chalmers. Chalmers contesting. Anchor puts it back. A good shot toward the net. Spazzy's ready for it. Puts it wide. Ziggle here now goes a bit wide. Not quite where he wants to be. Fuel here with an opportunity. An accidental clear wide will allow Sniper 50-50 toward the ball. They'll both pinch it off. Spazzy again pressing this attack. Idaho playing a lot better this match. Definitely on the defense. They're quite ready for it. Sniper does go wide. Bit over that ball. Prophet clears toward the net. Chalmers puts it wide. Sniper goes for a shot. Puts it to the backboard. Prophet with Spazzy. Tries to get it in there. Chalmers recovers. Chow here now looking for a dunk down. Prophet puts it toward the net. Spazzy's ready for a dunk. Pinches it wide, but it goes off the the post. Sniper with a pass to Prophet. Shot toward the net. Fuel scores a beautiful goal. In the spirit of the Olympics, they put that ring right in center. Fuel here ready for this attack. Now, kickoff happens again. 1 minute and 28 seconds left in the match. Fuel up 2. Pressing this attack. Ziggle clears it wide. Gets it over Fuel. Ready for an attack. Anchor doesn't quite be in the right position. As Spazzy gets another shot toward the net, but Anchor is ready for it. Folks, I'm going to pass it off to the wonderful Newton. How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. As Prophet, nice goal there to bring Fuel's lead to 3-0 here with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. We'll see if they can close this one out cleanly, or if Idaho Vandals, they can start to just build up some sort of success here. It's really going to be based off of this kickoff here. These kickoff goals can kind of just happen regardless of what the state of the game is. But the kickoff goes the way of Fuel, as Sniper McGee is going to be the one to gather this ball up. That 50 against Anchor is now Chalmers right towards the net, but Spazzy easy save there.
Spazzy here now controlling this ball in. Sniper gets put over by Anchor. A pass toward the net, but Ziggy isn't quite there. Prophet will take this ball toward the net, but Chow is ready for it. A good pass to Spazzy here, controlling this toward it in the middle. Chow gets it up over Ziggy. Unfortunately, Sniper puts it wide here. It's Fuel now pressing this attack. Already beating the first game 7-0. Seems to be in a really good position in this series. This Chalmers control this in the middle. They pass to Anchor. Ziggy looking to make a play. Chow keeps that pressure towards Fuel's side. A potential shot opportunity, but he misses it. Fuel now pressing this attack back toward Idaho's end.
Now Anchor looking to catch this one off of the backboard. However, it's going to be Spazzy who gets control of it, and it's slowed down to a crawl right in front of the net. Very well team play there as Sniper McGee's going to be able to finish that one off. bring the lead to 4 with 15 seconds remaining. So, you know, I love to say this line, it's almost a formality at this point, right, that this is going to be Fuel's game. And coming into this third game, we're really going to have to see Idaho start to come alive. They cannot afford to just, you know, be going. Fuel's just outpacing them at almost every opportunity, it seems. As see Anchor looking for something, you know, one goal, even if it's not going to win the game, would be nice to break up the momentum, but does not look like it's going to go that way, as see Chalmers last here looking for something, but it's just going to go the way of Fuel.
Yeah, I mean, across the board, Fuel have just been dominating, and I definitely think that Idaho's just not following up on the opportunities. We see Ziggy, we see Chow just lobbing this ball up, ready for it, but they're just not going and executing on that kind of middle play, especially in the midfield. We're seeing all these. They're doing a good job like controlling that attack, but not following through.
Yeah, they definitely going to have to figure out, you know, they can have control, but it really doesn't mean much if you're not going to be able to finish those off. But again, the shots are still just in favor of Fuel, right? 3, 5, and 2. On the side of Vandals, you know, you only have 3 shots total. Obviously, no goals. Nice saves here. You know, you have those 3 saves from Anchor, so really kind of holding their own. But the rest of the team going to have to start to get these shots on net, going to have to start to get some more success going.
Especially because Idaho is currently Fuel's in second place with 1 win, and Idaho's in third with 1 win. So it's interesting to see. You'd think this would be a much closer match.
We'll see. You know, it's technically, there's still plenty of Rocket League to be played, right? This is only, you know, going into game 3 of a best of 7, so it's not technically doomed, right? It's not all doom or gloom here for Idaho. I mean, but this is going to have to be, you know, it's always about getting that one, and this is going to have to be it. So you're not, you know, on death's door. You're not sitting there where one more win for Fuel will just take the game. You're going to have to get it here.
Yeah, alrighty, and we're jumping back into it. Kickoff happens. Fuel win the kickoff here. Sniper looking to position as Chow looks to pass. He does manage to get there as Fuel will control this in the middle, though. Now with an open net opportunity, Prophet puts it up. Will Sniper confirm? No, Ziegel. Beautiful clear from underneath. The great save. Prophet, though, another pass into the center.
That's
will
an
leave
open
Fuel.
net for the side of Fuel. However, Sniper McGee will be able to get back just in time, as now he has to win this 50. He ends up losing it out, but Prophet gets it past. Now a 2-on-1 here, and it pops right up towards that center field. And Sniper McGee waiting there with his Octane, able to grab it. Looks for some sort of a backboard play there, but goes a little wide, as now Prophet just tries to center it up. It's towards Spazzy. No backboard defense from the side of Idaho. Does not go the way of Fuel, but I mean, that's just a thing you have to be doing, even at a level, right, where you're not going to be seeing these super, always like confirming off these backboard plays. You cannot be affording to leave the backboard open, because it just sets up for such fantastic plays here. As Anchor looks to try to get it in, but Spazzy's able to stop it. Goes off of the crossbar there, as now Ziegel tries to keep this attack going for Idaho.
Yeah, I mean, we're finally seeing Idaho come out here, taking those opportunities, following through on these attacks, but a clear toward. Excuse me, sorry. I got the hiccups.
All good. Demos, though, coming out from both teams there, looking to try to even out the playing field, start to get a little bit, you know, handsy, a little bit aggressive here. We find this a lot with Fuel teams, but also, you know, multiple teams. When they're down against the wall, you know, they love to start to get really demo heavy. They love to, you know, try to find that early success by getting into their opponent's heads. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, a nice pinch there off of the player. Is going to keep this goal going towards the side, as Sniper McGee is just going to lose his 50. Bazzi misses the ball, as now Chalmers has a little bit of an opportunity, but he's just not going to be able to finish it off. He actually switched car.
In fact, I think we're seeing here, I think Fuel having just a much better fuel control. Breaks goal.
Yeah, you can see right now, right? 3 players on the side of Idaho, 0 boost for Fuel. It's almost always, you know, at least one person has full boost, often 2. And that's something really crucial, right? We talk about this rotations a lot, right? So, you know, 1 player goes in or 2 players go for an attack. That 3rd player is always be back for boost. But you keep this rotation going, so the players on, you know, offense are not always the same people. Even if you have players who are slightly better at striking, right? A lot of the times, you know, these teams have players who you'd want to be finishing more. I mean, you'll see with main team, right? You kind of really want Reeker or McLean to be finishing it. But a nice pinch there, just a full, you know, pitch goal there from the side of Chalmers to bring this one tied and you know, finally break that dry streak of goals that Idaho have had. And just Sniper McGee not able to get back in time because he ended up running out of the boost, as we were just, you know, praising Fuel for it.
Yeah, I mean, just an unfortunate scenario. Fuel just being a little bit out of position there, and a great pinch allowed him to attack here. If you're winning this attack again, with a clear from Anchor, putting it toward Fuel's side. A good demo in the middle from Sniper will allow Fuel to recover this attack. But there, Ziggle ready for it. We see Anchor just hunting him down there.
Really
Another
starting to
demo
get-
coming across. We're seeing them come out playing a bit more dirty, a bit more aggressive, and honestly, this is what we want to see. Idaho coming across this game, playing a lot better, just capitalizing on those opportunities a lot more. Again, pressing this attack. Chalmers puts it up toward the net, but a good defense there from Profit will allow for Fuel to recover this ball toward the right mid. Ziggle covers this in the pocket. The Sniper is ready for it. Fuel missing this attack. Okay. Profit gets up, puts a shot. Ziggle
Beautifully
almost
placed there
defended.
from Profit. You know, it does head straight towards Ziggle, but it doesn't matter as the bounce is just going to head on in as Profit finds, you know, Fuel's leading goal yet again. And this is the thing, right? Even if Idaho is playing quite well, you know, if they're tied it up, we've seen Fuel able to score just at the drop of a hat, whereas the side of Idaho, you know, it takes a lot more to score versus Fuel so far. So, you know, they're going to have to play, they're going to have to play airtight. They're going to have to lock completely in here if they want any hope of taking this one, because Fuel is running away with it. But Chow Merks ends up winning that one out cleanly there. You know, the contention just was not there in time for Fuel. You know, Profit tries to go up on this backboard, but just the bounces, it just kept pinching off of Profit, and then it heads on down. It's a hard one to save. Now it's tied up 2-2 with less than 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I mean, just coming across the board, it seems like Idaho's really playing around. Fuels rotates from left center. Anchor moves this toward the middle. Profit controls it in again. Spazzy with a hit. Takes this ball toward Idaho's. Profit bring this ball in. Good contention from Ziggle. Ziggle pushing this ball around Fuel. Spazzy with Sniper lobs it toward the middle. A potential backboard.
Sniper
Double
McGee.
taps it for himself.
Yeah, he needs that team play when you can finish one off solo here. Sim McGee, you know, bounces it off the backboard. But again, there's just no backboard defense from the side of Idaho. They leave that one wide open, even if they're not going to be going up to try to get these double taps. It still just sets up a beautiful center. Players always able to finish that one off as, again, Fuel bring this lead back in their favor. Kickoff goes the way of Idaho there, but Anchor is just going to get bumped away as now Profit goes back onto the attack. It's down towards this, you know, this top left side of Idaho's pitch, but it's just now Profit looks to try to find something here. Gets it past one, and you get it past another. The flick up, it's a pass to Spazzy. A beautiful team play there from the side of Fuel to bring themselves that insurance marker and get themselves up by 2.
Now that's a great pop-up from Profit. And Spazzy just right place, right time, recognizing that Profit just beautiful dribbling in. And Idaho just weren't able to really contest this here as the kickoff goes the way of Fuel. Spazzy going to try to follow up. Ziggle is ready for it. Profit puts it in the middle. It looks like Anchor controlling this again. Puts it to the right side. Ziggle ready for this. Controls this pass with Chow Merks, but he takes it to the middle, a dangerous position. As Sniper is now going to go for a good pass to Profit. Tips it wide, but won't get it in. Chow recovering. Takes this toward Fuel's net. Spazzy having to play defense. Ball goes up towards the top, and Idaho is here ready for this. Attack goes into the middle. Both Fuel's player miss it, an Anchor.
Beautiful pass there from the side of Chow Merks. But yeah, Fuel's, you know, both just go a little bit too far, a little bit too wide. You saw, you know, Profit kind of kicking himself there in the camera. He just kind of goes, that was so savable, right? That was one that you for sure can get. Now, you know, Idaho, they're not out of this one. 36 seconds remaining, but it's just a 1-goal deficit. And, I mean, these kickoff goals could happen, but it does not look like it. As instead, Fuel's going to win off the kickoff. Chow Merks has really, really been locking in here. Profit just finds a clean top left corner goal there. And you know what? Fuel, they're not bogged down by these losses, by these, you know, these goals that maybe should have been easy saves. Profit, nobody's contesting him there, and he's just been able to easily finish that one off, pull himself a hat trick this one, as Fuel bring their lead back up to 2. But Chow Merks has been playing quite well, but the other side of Idaho, you know, haven't seen much from Ziggle or Anchor this round so far this game, as Profit for sure lighting up the scoreboard for the side of Fuel with 20 seconds remaining. It's on the side of Idaho Vandals. They'll have to get one in here and now if they want any hope of bringing us to OT at this point, as counting down 12 seconds.
Fuel here now. Profit with an opportunity. He's going to control this ball. Gets it over ankle. Shot off the backboard. Chow Merks does tip it wide. Test Sniper. Sniper now leaving this ball to dump. Anchor now with their last opportunity from Idaho. Can they get a shot on? No, it
Bring
won't
that
be enough.
one down as Profit. Nicely done, and brings Fuel a 3-0 lead in this series. Brings them to that series point, you know, to that match point here. And it's just all smiles on the side of Fuel. They are so confident going into this one.
Yeah, I think just across the board, Fuel have definitely been dominating the series. Idaho, though, finally coming back, finding a little bit of footing towards Fuel's rhythm there, especially when it comes to Chow. Definitely coming out with a hat trick, or not, sorry, not a hat trick, with 2 goals and Anchor following up with
Gonna be
1.
Profit that finds that hat trick.
Mm-hmm.
3 goals, 1 assist, 2 saves, 4 shots. Nicely done there from Profit. We'll see if they can continue this one going and Fuel can, put the final nail in the coffin here in this game 4, because with how it's been going, it does seem like they are going to be.
Yeah, definitely here. As the kickoff happens again, Fuel's going to look to win this. Anchor going to try to recover. Profit gets it over, bounces toward the board. Sniper follows through. I can't get the ball as it looks like Chow has Spazzy shot toward the net. Profit looking to slide this ball, looking to contest it. Playing beautifully around Idaho's rotate as Sniper now tries to get a flick in. Anchor is there to recover it just in time. Profit, shot goes toward from Spazzy. Spazzy gonna try to recover this. Shot goes toward the net. Chow puts it wide. Beautiful save. Anchor recovering this ball, puts it over Sniper. Passes to himself. Spazzy, though, is there to interrupt. Good pass to Sniper. Profit following through and a beautiful goal.
Nice fake there from Spazzy. It makes the players of Idaho go up to try to contest him here. You see Sniper McGee, a little bit of cherry picking here, but they try to contest this Spazzy play. Instead, Profit's going to be the one to finish that one off as Fuel bring themselves the first goal yet again.
Profit making that money. It's a kickoff again, goes to the side of Fuel. Chow now with an opportunity, takes it up. It's a good flick toward the net, but a beautiful save from Sniper will allow for Profit to recover this ball. Fuel taking this back toward Idaho's end as Anchor is doing his best to contest this in the middle. Picks it up. Ziggle with Chow. Clears to the middle. Anchor following through. Shot goes off the board. Looks like Ziggle now again with a scoring opportunity. Fuels an open net. And Idaho making another goal.
Ziggle finds his, I think his first of the last 2 or last 3 at this point as he brings himself onto the board. Just trickles that one in, just drives it in through Fuel's goal as now we're tie game yet again here. Another kickoff will go neither way, but Profit, a nice bump off of the kickoff means that he gets his first opportunity. And it's set up, but just nobody on Fuel was there in time. Sniper McGee just did not want to invest the boost. Instead, just ends up coming a little bit short. Now Spazzy, off of the backboard himself here, looks to set it up for the team, but it will go back towards this front right corner of Idaho's side. As now Chalmers looks to try to get it past, but he does not.
Here taking an opportunity to toward the net, cleared by Idaho. Fuel controlling it again. Profit just dominating this midfield as Spazzy again does get demoed. Anchor with Chow controlling this. Chow now has an opportunity, looking to save some time, allowing for his team to get that boost and just slowly taking it in. Fuel, though, already aggressive to respond. Spazzy in with it. Sniper following through with his team. He's going to look to go for a pop setup. Puts it over, but Anchor recovers. Chow pass towards, hinges it toward the net, and Idaho with an opportunity. Ziggy gets it up, but puts it a bit high. Sniper controls this, gets a good clear out. Puts it over Ziggy. Will have an opportunity to score here. Gets a pass disrupted by Anchor. Profit controlling this ball, gets a boost, puts it wide. Fuel here now going to try to follow through on this opportunity. As Chow puts it toward the net.
Chow goes forward with this one. Now Ziggle trying to do something. The 2 players of Fuel are there to contest him. As now Spazzy looks to get it past, but he is just going to go right back towards Ziggle. As now Sniper McGee has a little bit of a lead here. A demo comes out as well. So now it's a 3 versus 2 for the side of Fuel as they look to try to keep this one going. Sniper McGee is going to be sitting there center field. He loses at 50 as he gets demoed there, and now it's just going to be Idaho on the attack here, but instead Spazzy gets it past with some help from Profit. There will not really be a goal attempt here. Profit comes off of the wall, looks for something. The side flip there is it's going to be a nice finish from Sniper McGee.
Beautiful play there. Sniper just, again, Fuel doing a really good job of being in a good position on attack as they're always kind of just working around, especially when one of their players likes to carry it into that pocket. As Fuel now up 2-1, 2 minutes remaining. It is now Fuel's game to lose as Idaho looking to control this. Profit goes up, tests Ziggy, puts it over, lobs it toward the net. Profit is there, goes wide. Sniper is up, puts it over Ziggy. Will get a little bit of a touch, but it won't be enough. Chow takes it wide. And clearing this toward the middle, goes up. it long. Chow following through, doesn't quite get the pinch he wants, but it won't matter.
Nicely set up there from Chow Marks. Almost, finding that beautiful solo play with that hit, with the double tap off the wall here, but it does not go. It does not go the way he wanted it to. But instead, Ziggle is there to meet it. As now again tie game. In these last two, Idaho's really started to come alive. But the best they've been able to do is tie. They have not gotten the lead, I believe, once yet, and they're gonna have to if they want any hope here. As Ziggle sets it up for Spazzy. Chow Marks is going to be able to stop that one just in time. As now he goes up, he looks for something here. Prophet, nice contestant, wins that one out as he gets it past Ziggle as well. But he's slowed down to a crawl as well as the ball.
I will say also, I think that Idaho's aerials here, just carrying it from way too deep. I don't think they're quite at the level where they can really have the mechanics to control that carrying it in. As we see them kind of just lob it in, Fuel easily contesting it as we see the Prophet here jumping up. Chow puts it over. Spazzy tries to recover it. Anchor doesn't quite get where he wants it to. Spazzy takes it toward the net, nearing to his teammate. Sniper, Ziggy bottom, puts it up. Sniper controls the bottom though as he grounds it. Clears it toward Fuel's net. Yeah, just a beautiful play here as Ziggy puts it up too high as Cameras right not there where he needs to be.
Yeah. Ziggle sets it up, just pops it straight on up as Sniper McGee able to finish that one off. Fuel, they just now have to hold their lead as best as possible. 50 seconds remaining. Match point here. They're gonna, they look to try to get aggressive. They look to try to find that insurance marker where they don't really have to think about, holding on to this lead. Instead, they can just get those two and then be safe. Even if one gets past, but Ziggle finally gets it through, but he just doesn't have the boost to play with. Anchor sends it towards the corner as he looks to finish it off himself. The Sniper McGee beats him out to it. 6 seconds left on this clock. As the side of Fuel, this is Idaho's last attack, last real opportunity, but Spazzy looks to try to finish it off. Flip the switch rather over towards his own attack here. Prophet clears it out towards the corner of Idaho's side as it's popped up. Nice good side flip there off of the wall, but he does not find it. 2 seconds remaining. They have to get it up if they want any hope, but they just have no airtime on the ball as Fuel take a 4-0 victory versus Idaho Vandals JV.
Absolutely dominating across the board. Well done to the Rising team there. Well, that will put them 2-0 in the Vandals, 1-1 in the standings. I mean, definitely beautifully played. I think that all of those players really shined, especially with Prophet with those beautiful shots up. But I think definitely Spazzy and Sniper, I think with over 10 goals in this series, definitely coming out on top.
I mean, I think it's really just a difference of the teamwork, right? You see Idaho Vandals, they have some of the individual skill, but for Fuel, because this is, this is Rising, right? They're not supplementing. They're not trying to, play with the individual skill when it isn't there. They're just going to be supplementing it with fantastic teamwork. You saw a lot of these, team plays where, Spazzy would pop it up and then let someone else hit it, or a lot of these passing plays, and those something that's really going to set a team apart. That's why Fuel came out so dominant today.
Absolutely. And in fact, we will be taking a quick break after this. We will have the main team coming on at 9 o'clock and potentially an interview for you.
I close my eyes, it's not a dream. There's so much more that I can get. Let me wonder what we could have been. I swear that it couldn't keep. Close my eyes, it's not a dream. 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 There's so much more that I can get. Let me wonder what we could have been. I close my eyes, it's not a dream. I swear that I couldn't keep. I close my eyes, it's not a dream. I close my eyes. Close my eyes, it's not a dream. 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 Money got me like. Money got me like. Money got me like.
Folks, welcome back. We have a treat with us. We have Mr. Sniper McGee, his first time in an interview. How did you feel about those games?
Those games, I think, were honestly some of the best games we have played so far this season. There were very few to little mistakes. Our team chemistry was there. We were on point. We were just dominating the games. We all felt really good, and we were excited to play the games the way we did.
That's fantastic to hear. As the outsider POV, I'd say really what ended up setting y'all apart because we're in Rising, right? The mechanical skill isn't always going to be there. So instead of trying to make up for the lack of mechanical skill by looking for more flashy plays, you guys really started to work on the teamwork. You had these passing plays. You had, I believe, there was a couple plays where you'd see Spazzy pop it up and then someone would finish it off, or a lot of these. Plays. Is that really? You think that's what's been setting you guys apart, or do you?
Yes, it has been. There's been a lot of teams who don't really use the passing and focus on solo plays, but in 3v3, it's so hard to do a solo play against 3 players. So we find it's a lot better to just do passing plays because it catches everyone off guard at the rank that we're at. We are, however, still working on our individual mechanics, but our passing plays are definitely a lot better than last season as well.
And aside from your individual mechanics, you guys played well today, but what do you think you'll take from these matches as kind of like a learning opportunity?
We'll probably take our rotations from the matches because there were some points where we were all kind of crammed in one corner, or there was some wisp because people weren't communicating as well. So I think overall what we're going to take is the rotations and the communications from this game and go to work on those.
Yeah, but those are still definitely going to be work in progress. As well, you and Spazzy were on the team last sem, but Profit's a new player coming in, so having to work around making sure that everyone's on the same page. You still, even if you and Spazzy were on the team, it was still only one semester, so you guys still have a lot of time to go as far as those communications, as far as those even unspoken words. Like, right, a lot of the times you don't have to say exactly what's going to happen, especially once you start to play more and more together. You'll see a lot of these plays kind of just come second nature. I for one am very excited to watch y'all throughout the rest of the semester. Very good showing today, obviously quite dominant. 2-0 in your division now, yes?
Yep, 2 I believe.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
Yep, 2-0 too. Yep.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, no
we
problem.
appreciate having you out. And folks, we're going to take another quick break as we get ready for our main roster match against I believe it is not the sorry?
Seneca, I believe reverse
Sting.
Seneca, yes.
Okay, all right.
So don't go anywhere.
club and I've been thinking lately about the night that you left and told me that you hate me. But then, man, I seen you kissing at that place we always drinking. Is the reason that I'm singing. One more shot is what I'm missing. I know I will risk it all, 'cause you're my fireball. You won't have to crawl when you gon' fly away with me. The way you lift me up, just can't get enough. Pull me out the dust, then you take me higher. This that love that don't expire, no. I got that undivided love, my fireball. Don't need no drinks when I can vibe with you. Don't need no green when I can fly with you. These lights are falling down on us right now. Yeah, and you're still shining bright. Don't need no drinks when I can vibe with you. Don't need no green when I can fly with you. These lights are falling down on us right now, and you're still shining bright. I would risk it all, 'cause you're my fireball. You won't have to cry when you can fly away with me. The way you lift me up, I just can't get enough. Pull me out the dust, then you take me higher. This that love that don't expire, no. I got that undivided love, divided love. 'Cause I will risk it all, oh, 'cause you're my fireball. You won't need to grow when you can fly away with me. Don't need no drinks when I can vibe with you. Don't need no green when I can fly with you. These nights are falling down on us right now, and you're still shining bright.